All right, folks, at the top of the page, remember you're writing section 2.2, powers and exponents. Okay, that's what we're talking about today. Now you guys know what exponents are. We've been talking about them with the order of operations, right? They're the E in PEMDAS, exponents. But let's just practice with them a little bit, okay? Now, you know that 5 times 2 means 5 2's added together. Multiplication is repeated addition, right? Well, a power with an exponent here is repeated multiplication. This means multiply the 5 4 times. So Bailey, if I've got 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, I can simplify that and write it as 5 with an exponent of what? 4. Exactly. It's saying write 4 5s and put multiplications between them, because that's what we're doing. It's repeated multiplication. Let me ask you this, Allie. You ready? Does this mean 5 times 4? No. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. I'm glad she said no. The answer to this is not 20. Let me see if I can do this in my head. Let me see, Allie. 5 times 5 is 25. Times 5 is 125. Times 5 is 625. So 5 to the 4th is 625, not 20. Don't make that mistake. You will. Don't. But you will. But don't. All right? Okay. This whole thing in the red circle, this whole thing is called a power. Okay? The number and its exponent. The whole thing is a power. The blue arrow is pointing at the 5. That thing is called the base. That's what gets multiplied. The green arrow is pointing at the exponent. That's how many times we multiply it. We want 4 5s multiplied together. Okay? That's it. Is that easy enough? Aiden, spell your name for me. A-I-D-A-N.
Yes.
Now, is that, because some people might spell it A-I-D-E-N, right? But what's the difference between the A and the E? A tells me that Aiden is from Ireland?
Yes, it's Celtic.
It's Celtic. It's Celtic. I wonder what the E means. I don't either. I'm going to check on that. But Aiden, we're going to do example number 1, all right? You ready?
Yeah.
Now, look. Do you think we use PEMDAS anymore, or we throw it out? It was just for that one lesson. Okay, let's keep using it then. Why don't we? All right. This first one here, simplify A. It says 3 plus 5 squared in parentheses divided by 7. Let's go through our list, okay? What's the first thing on our list? Parentheses. So let's look inside the parentheses, but wait a minute. Now I've got stuff even in there that I have to look at. I've got 3 plus 5 squared. Do I add the 3 and the 5, Moreau? Not yet. I don't want to add before I do the exponent, right? So Aiden, what do I get first inside those parentheses?
5 squared equals 25.
5 squared equals 25. So now it changed to 3 plus 25. Okay? So the only thing that I simplified was the 5 squared. Everybody happy? Perfect. Let's go back to our list. Bailey. What do I do first? Well, I am going to add, but what am I checking first? I go back to my list. What's the first thing on the list? Of PEMDAS. Parentheses. Do I have anything in parentheses? I have 3 plus 25. So let's go ahead and do that. What do I get, Bailey? 28 divided by 7. Okay? Now I go back to my list, really. I mean, we're doing this in our head now, right, Daniel?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any parentheses?
No.
Do I have any exponents?
No.
Do I have any multiplication or division?
Yes.
What do I have?
Division.
What do I get when I divide 28 by 7?
4.
Problem simplified. Not solved. A problem is solved only when there's a variable. And there's no variable up here. We're just simplifying it. This represents a number. It's just not the simplest way to write it. 4 is the simplest way to write it. Okay? Thanks, David.